What's crazy is that I have a few million views on this channel in regards to teaching you guys how to make a t-shirt design. Apparently I know how to make a decent looking t-shirt design, but truth is, I steal all of them, practically all of them. And I'm gonna do it again in this video, and at the end, let me know if it looks like it's stolen or not. So here I am on Kiddo.com. Use this one a lot just because it's so easy to get into and it helps me get my creative flow going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on a few and open them up in new tabs. And on the screen that you can see, I'm gonna open up a whole bunch of t-shirt designs that I'm gonna steal from. And then at the end of the video, you let me know if it looks like it's stolen or not. All right, so I'm gonna start with this one. Let's go ahead and move this down. Go ahead and resize this to a nice t-shirt print dimension. Let's move this over to inches. Let's do about 14 by 20. Confirm. And I'm gonna move this down here for now. And for the sake of it, I'm just gonna go ahead and open up a t-shirt mock-up just to make it look a little bit more visually easy to see when it comes to what it's going to look like on the actual t-shirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the very back, and I'm gonna lock it down so I can no longer click on it. All right, so let's go ahead and play around. So got my design over here. Let's see what they got going on, and let's see what we're going to do. Let's go with this one right here. Go ahead and ungroup this. I'm gonna imagine this is a pet brand, so we're gonna call this brand Petwell. It's already called that, so let's flow with it. Petwell. Move this to the top. Let's drag both of these. Then we're gonna right click it, click bring forward, maybe to the very front. Don't really like this, so I'm gonna ungroup this, delete just these guys. I do like this right here. Let's move this to the very back. Let's see how that looks. Nope, that's not where we want it. Let's move that behind here. Nope, that's not where we want it either. Let's move that behind there. Let's bring this on over, and let's move this out of the way. Let's right click, click ungroup, and let's see what we want here. We want this cat. We like that. And let's delete that, delete that. I don't know, there's a pretty dope Petwell brand t-shirt right here going on. All right, so ungroup that. What about these little cats? We want these little cats. All right, let's keep these guys. Gonna drag this one down and right click. Oh, wrong way. Flip them this way. Oh, let's bring that back. Not sure I'm feeling these little cats. Let's go ahead and delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Let's delete that. Let's go ahead and leave this about right here. Let's go ahead and make this slightly larger. Right click, ungroup, delete, delete. Cat. I need more of a narrow cat. So let's go ahead and click on elements, step in cat, see what I get. Step in cute. That's pretty crazy because this is the same exact cat, but looks entirely different in this colorway. Oh, what about that? Now we're kind of going for that style look. Now it's becoming a little bit more of like a streetwear kind of style look. Okay, let's remove that red. Oh, that pink kind of goes. All right, so I'm a little lost with this one, I'm not gonna lie. All right, I'm not too sure about that outline. I couldn't really get it to flow. Let's try this one out. Okay, there we are. We need something like this, but in a cat form maybe. Since we already have the cat going on, I don't know if it flows with the dog. I think I'm gonna add these two guys back. Actually, I'm gonna come back over here and I'm gonna get these guys. Let's delete this one. Bring this on over, put that right there. I'm not gonna overthink this, you guys. Bring this over here. Actually, I think I like this one a little better. All right, now on to one of my favorite tools on Kiddo. I'm gonna go ahead and click Control All and check this out. I love how like they have their colors so simplified and the document colors that's on here so that I can see all the colors that's already on here and I can match it. As you can see, this is that orange. I'm gonna make that the same pink that everyone else is using. Well, all the other files are being used. So we have two different pinks going on. I'm sure the eyes of the cat is slightly off, so we're gonna make it match the other one. So now we have one pink going on, and this really helps out if you're doing like screen printing or anything like that because you do want to simplify the colors a lot. So I do like that off purple color. Ooh, that pink is pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see the outline of the cat. See if we, oh, this is for the skull head. That's pretty dope. So I do like that in the pink. And then let's see this off blue right here. So the off blue's not bad, but just to save some money when it comes to print, maybe I'll just go ahead and I could do one of two things. I could lower the opacity, make it see-through, or we can just also do the pink color. So we'll just do the pink color for the sake of it. Let's dive into the next design. All right, so once again, gonna make this, oh look, that poster small is pretty much almost similar to t-shirt dimensions. So in this case, I'm copying a hoodie. So at the end of this video, I really need to know if you think I copied this or not. All right, so what I'm going to do for the sake of making this look easier, I'm going to upload, let me see if I can use the AI to do a blank hoodie. I know there are mock-ups on here. Give me a blank hoodie, but that sucks. I'm gonna click on mockup. Let's see what I got. Oh, here we go. Apparel flat lays. Perfect. Okay, this is great right here. All right, so I'm gonna go with this one. Let's go ahead and do some designing. Okay, so I can't see the hoodie at the same time. That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and ungroup this and put something like that right there. Okay, so I'm trying to do a sleeve print, but when I go to mockup, it's a little funny. So let's see if I do make this a little bit wider. Let's go about 25. We're gonna center this, and then let's look for some more fire. Or actually, let's do this. Let's do this smoke right here. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. And let's add this guy over here. And now for the final touches, let's control everything and then mess around with the colors. So this, I want this to be like that. And then the flame, I kind of like that pink in the bike. It's like almost pink, almost red. It's a nice little dope color. So let's go ahead and also do that again and then add a different shade of it. And now let's click on our cloud and let's make it that dark color as well. All right, and then we need to remove this black, save some money. And we have some brown smoke going on. Let's go ahead and make that the black color. Or let's try this red smoke. All right, so now I'm gonna click mockup. Let's see what happens. Hey, we wanted that hoodie. All right, so something like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is actually, let's click download mockup. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so it looks fairly decent. It would have looked a little better if I upload my own mockup, so it's a little funny, but let's see at the end of this video if you guys think I stole this design or not. Let's do one last one and then we'll talk about it. All right, so I'm gonna click layers, come down here, move this background. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and upload our own picture once again. Let's go ahead and go with this one. Send this to the back. All right, too much stuff open. I can't see you guys. All right, so let's play around with this. Gonna go ahead and put this on the back. Gonna ungroup it. Let's go ahead and change, we'll change colors last. So we're gonna change the letter spacing to, let's do about 0. See how that looks. Yeah, go ahead and move that over to 50. All right, and now my favorite part, I'm gonna click Control A to select everything. And look, we only have 3 colors to play with. So let's see what we can do. I really like the colors that they have going on over here. I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but let me go ahead and see if we can do something similar and see if it still looks good. Oh, that blue looks fairly nice. All right, let's go with that color. And then we're gonna change this black to, whoa there. Okay, so if we move it to black, we can't really see. All right, so that's not too bad. Maybe if the shirt was white. So let me go ahead and open up a different design. I'm gonna copy just the colorway from. So I got something else open. Let me look at this one and let's copy these colors. So we got like a yellow going on. Let's do this, maybe like a red. Nah, I don't know about that. Honestly, the main problem is this car right here. We shouldn't be changing this one. So we can change this. Okay, let's go back. Okay, that's the best I can do right now. Let's go ahead and go over this. All right, so the first one we have is this one right here. We have the pet design. Petwell, the clone brand. Looks pretty dope to me. I actually will probably wear that. And then this is the design that we stole it from, which is a Harlem Globetrotters design. Let me know, do you guys think this looks like it's stolen or not? So the whole concept behind it is pretty much I stole the layout of it. Didn't necessarily steal all the same design elements, but as you can see, we have the same headline font right here. Then we have a main icon. Then we have 2 symbols on the sides, and then we have a main text on the bottom. So what stealing this design really taught me was layout and placement and how something can visually look pleasing just by laying it out in certain locations. So that's what that taught me, and that's the reason why I stole it. So maybe I would get this printed, maybe I wouldn't. So you let me know if I got this printed and I put it right next to this t-shirt design, would you have thought I stole it from this t-shirt? All right, so on to the next one. This one right here is probably going to look actually stolen. All right, but I really think it's kind of dope. I don't even bike, but I would wear this hoodie as well. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up. Here we have the hoodie that we stole this from. So this is pretty dope. Obviously, Puff has been in for about the past 2-3 years. This has like a lot of scattered elements on the hoodie, and it's printed with like a really almost childish like design. It's just very kind of scribble Scrabble. I don't know how to describe it, but it's pretty dope, right? So we got like these little star elements that we got. It's also on here. And then obviously I stole the fire, but I went with the biking theme that the template already had. And you know what? I just thought it was pretty dope. I think if you're into cardio, or if you had like a fitness brand and you wanted to add like that streetwear style to it, I think this would be a nice addition to your collection. This smoke, I don't think it came out too well. I probably would have changed that back to fire or something. It's probably because this smoke right here is next to this smoke and it just looks a little off. But you let me know if I was to get this printed and you saw it next to this hoodie, do you think it would have been a straight up copy? With this one, I think you can really see it. If you moved it around a little more, you could probably hide the fact that it was stolen. But that's that hoodie. This one, I think you can really see it. The last one, not so much. So let's go ahead and hop into the third design and talk about that one. Alright, so here we have the third design. Let's go ahead and pop up the one that we stole it from, which is this right here. So we can't really fit both of them. Let's go ahead and here we are. We see both of the back pieces. So what I really tried to copy was we got the main element, we got the text behind it up here, and we also got the text in front over here. And then for the front piece itself, same concept. We got the front middle right here, and then we got the two pieces on the bottom. We could have done a lot better with the colorway. I think the colorway is kind of like throwing it off. I really like this on the original style though. This print right here is really dope. Gardens and seeds. I really like those print locations. So that really shows you can experiment with different types of print locations that can really make a t-shirt stand out. This right here is pretty common, just a large size print on the back, but this right here, this is different to me. Although you've probably seen it before, but just how clean of a layout it looks right there. So I tried to do the same colorway to begin with on this black tee, but I think the fact that it was black, these colorways didn't look as good on here. So what I ended up doing was trying to steal a colorway from a different product on the website. And you know what? It didn't come out too well. So let's go ahead and finish this up and wrap up the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Control All, and let's just go ahead and make this really basic. Let's lower the opacity all the way, make that see-through, make the purple, that gold color kind of does it. Let's go ahead and move it back over to that blue. And then this one right here, I do want to remove that border. And I think I want to remove this right here. I want to make this one blue. And then what I'm going to do is copy this 666 and move this over here. And you know what would be kind of interesting? Maybe make it large like that or something and put this on the sleeve. And let me get some of these flames. Alright, so maybe at first you could tell that I had stole the design, but then when it comes to finalizing the product for print, you know, I had to make some last minute adjustments. Now, can you still tell that it was stolen? Let me know down below, because, you know, I did like this, but then after I started playing around, resizing things, you know, I pretty much moved everything around on our version. And let's go ahead and look at the back. Obviously, the back is just, you know, large size prints. So that's pretty much that. So basically I learned a lot by stealing just because that's just how I learned. So at the end of the day, don't do a blatant steal, just use it as education. And when it comes to the end product, try to make a whole bunch of adjustments so that it starts to look like your own type of product. Let me know if this video helped you out and comment down below. What's the best way that you learned how to design? All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.